Welcome to Prime News. Now a look at the headlines. Internal inquiry report of GMC blood test scam gives clean chit to private pathlab agents and other medical staff. Avoids mention of increased test after expose. Supreme Court says phasing out of mines in buffer zone not a viable option. Hints at abrupt stopping of mining in buffer zone. Don't amend Official Language Act. Konkani Action Committee wants state government. Committee demands solution and MOI issue by November. High Court quashes judgment on Margao trial court acquitting serial killer Pradip Naik in Nirmala Arolkar murder case. Orders retrial of case. And Madhavi's All India Inter-District Invitational Athletics Championship in November. Competitive event for under 10 athletes to make its debut. Now the news in detail. The internal inquiry report prepared by Acting Medical Superintendent Dr. Pradip Naik has given clean chit to private pathlab agents on other medical staff involved in blood sample scam. Report does not indict anyone. On the contrary, it advocates tender for private pathlabs and uniforms for its agents. The report also maintains mysterious silence on the increased number of tests in the GMC after the expose.
There is no blood test scam in GMC. No unauthorized person entered GMC wards and collected blood samples for private path labs. These are the findings of the internal inquiry report, which gives clean chit to all the persons allegedly involved in the scam. Report only contains recommendations to the government. It was submitted to Health Secretary by the Dean. Report was prepared by Acting Medical Superintendent Dr. Pradip Naik.
Yeah, Dr. Pradip Naik, who is the Acting Medical Superintendent, he has prepared the report. Today he has submitted the report to me, and I have further submitted this report to the Public Health Department. Well, this is a confidential report, so I cannot tell you the details. Once we get the details from the directions from the government, we'll inform you.
Report has not even identified the culprit, who was clearly exposed in Prudent's Operation Rakta Charitra. After Prudent's expose, there was a rise in blood tests in patholabs, biochemistry lab and microbiological lab at the GMC by almost 20 to 25%. ANA test, the most costliest test, had also resumed after this expose. This fact is totally neglected in the report. These are the recommendations made by the internal inquiry report to the government. Issue tender asking private patholabs to conduct blood tests which are not possible in the GMC. Experts should be allowed to collect the blood samples. Person collecting blood samples should possess identification card and uniform. Concession should be given to patients. List of the blood test rates should be displayed outside the wards. A reporter from Panji, Mahesh Gadi, with video journalist Dinesh Karpe.
Supreme Court on Tuesday cleared that the phasing out of mines in the buffer zone is not a viable option. The court has hinted towards abrupt stopping of mining in the buffer zone. This is on the backdrop of MOEF accepting Goa government's proposal of 1 kilometer buffer zone for the mining in the state. The hearing resumed on Tuesday in the Apex Court.
The hearing in Goa mining resumed on Tuesday at the Supreme Court. Goa's Advocate General briefed the Apex Court on the measures taken by the state government to curb illegal mining. The court also cleared that phasing out of mines in the buffer zone is not a viable option. Court has hinted at abrupt stopping of mines in the buffer zone. The Advocate General also said that though deemed extension was allowed by the state government between 2007-2012, yet it was not permitted for full-scale mining. It is illegal. Therefore, henceforth, no mining will be allowed under deemed extension. Supreme Court will continue its hearing till Thursday. mining owners, barge owners and GMA on Tuesday. Court will hear MOEF petitioner and state government on Wednesday and Thursday. Indications are that the Supreme Court may conclude arguments this week itself. Order may be reserved to pronounce in November. Meanwhile, Union government has accepted the notice issued by Supreme Court regarding the application filed by the Goa Foundation to extend the tenure of Shah Commission. The hearing will be held on 18 November. Bureau Report, Prudent.
Kokni Action Committee has warned the state government over any attempt to amend Official Language Act. The committee has threatened to hit the streets if government fails to resolve MOI issue by November. The committee also claims that they do not oppose Romi, but will not tolerate division over Lipi issue.
पळय जें कितें सद्या मराठीक मेळ्ळा तें भरपूर मेळटा गोंयान मेळटा राजभास कायद्यानूय मराठीक तो स्थान दिल्लो आसा पूण राजभास कायद्याक जर हात लायलो आनी मराठी म्हणून राजभास म्हणून केली गोंयची जाल्यार आमी तें खपोवन घेवपाना.
राज्यभाषा आंदोलनाचे जे वांगडी पळय सगळ्यां भितर एक साम्य आसा. सगळे पडेल उमेदवार हांकां खंय तरी आपल्या राजकारणाची स्वप्नां पडपाक लागल्या, खंय तरी लोकसभा वेंचणूक येता. हे सगळ्यो गजाली पूर्व नियोजीत आशिल्ल्यो. हें कटकारस्थान रचिल्लें आनी हातूंत जे कोण जेन्युइनली रोमी मागताले ते हातूंत खंयच ना. आनी त्या खातीर ही जी फुटकी वाजंतरां आसा तांकां आमी शिटकावणी दिता खर उतरांनी की तुमची ही पिशेपणां आमी सोंसून घेवचे ना.
The committee has now threatened to come out on street over the medium of instruction issue.
कोंकणीच्यो ज्यो वावर करपी सगळ्यो संस्था आसा त्यो सगळ्यो एकटे आयल्यो आनी तांच्यांनी ठरयलें सगळ्यो जाणां वेगळे वेगळे काम करचे पेक्षा एक अशी संस्था आसची जी सगळ्यांक रिप्रेझेंट करतली. नोव्हेंबराच्या पयलीं हे सल्लागार समितीन कांयच निर्णय दिवना, सरकारान कांय निर्णय दिवना जाल्यार आमचें आंदोलन आमी चालू करतले. जाय पडल्यार रस्त्यार येवपाची आमची ताक आसा.
While claiming that the RT provides for 25% reservation for poor students in every school, committee opined that there is no need of giving grants to English medium schools in the name of poor students.
जी बिगर अनुदानित मुळावी शाळा आसात तांकां एटलिस्ट 25% 25% एडमिशन सीट तांची आसा ती गरीब आनी डिसएडवांटेज भुरग्यां खातीर रिजर्व दवरप कंपल्सरी. फुकट मुळावें शिक्षण प्रोवायड करपाक जाय.
The committee has condemned the Kala Academy's decision to give two different awards for two different scripts in Konkani language.
त्या आदाराचेर 2 पुरस्कार जाहीर केल्या ताका आमचो विरोध आसा. आमी म्हणटा 5 पूण लिपीच्या आदाराचेर न्ही, क्वॉलिटीच्या आदाराचेर. सादो भुरगो जो रेग्युलर हितूंतल्यान आयला एडमिशन आनी एक कोण तर रिजर्वेशनान आयला तो म्हणटा की आपल्याकूय पयलो नंबर दिया तुमी कित्याक आपूण रिजर्वेशनाच्यान आयला. हें कशें शक्य आसा? येवनी पुस्तकां येवनी बरी येवनी आनी बरे पुस्तकांक पुरस्कार दिवनी.
Laukik Shilkar and Chetan Gavas for Prudent. Court has acquitted 6 accused in December 2010 Moti Dongar gang war case. Court has granted acquittal on the basis of benefit of doubt. Order regarding accused number 4 Bashir Sheikh has been kept reserved. Counsel for Bashir Sheikh and 6 others has said that prosecution failed to produce concrete evidences against the accused. Prosecution even failed to produce hard certificates.
Bashir Sheikh is concerned, Honorable Court has acquitted accused number 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 and 7. As far as the Bashir Sheikh is concerned, the proceeding is against team is proceeding under 299. No order has been passed as far as the Bashir Sheikh accused number 4 is concerned. The case of the prosecution was dead on 28/12/2010 at 14:45 hours. The accused Bashir Sheikh and other 7 accused formed an unlawful assembly with the weapons such as danda, iron rod, swords, and they assaulted the complainant. So hence the prosecution has filed a charge sheet against the accused under various sections such as 341, 143, 147, 148, 323, 326, 307, read with 149 of IPC. First point is the recovery, they failed to prove the recovery is concerned. As far as attachment of dandas are also concerned, there was a discrepancies between the IO and the Pancha witnesses. The clothes are not at all attached by the prosecution. No any evidence to show that he is really injured. Prosecution produced only 2 hard certificates which are the injuries sustained to the witnesses are concerned. The other hard certificate which are produced, they are not figuring at all in the charge sheet, not figuring in evidence. Their names are also not there. In short, the hard certificate which are produced is that of the some other persons, and the hard certificate which really was required, whose evidence are there, who are really injured, their hard certificate are not produced by the prosecution. Now one more important aspect is the complaint was filed by the complainant Makbul Shirji on some other party's name. The person against whom the complaint is filed, they are a completely different person, and the charge sheet is filed against a completely different person. And therefore, the Honorable Court has rightly considered the fact put forward by me and rightly acquitted the accused by giving a benefit of doubt.
It's time for a short break. Stay tuned.